Well, this is my last message to all of you as your HRD 110 instructor for the fall. It's been great. It's been a different experience for me teaching online. Hopefully it's been a good experience for everyone, but I wanted to give a few tips, reminders, and updates. First, most of you have gone into folder week 14, and you'll see in there the wiki. That's where we're putting our career exploration content. Most of you have done that already, and some of you have begun to look through other students' presentations and making comments in preparation for doing the last reflection paper. That's great. If you haven't finished your presentation, make sure, again, we shifted it over from Zoho Notebook. I think that was a good experiment, and I couldn't figure out what wasn't working. I couldn't figure out for many of us why we couldn't get the content on there. It seemed a lot more difficult than the first time we did it. So we abandoned Zoho Notebook so that folks can get the content up there. So it's in the wiki, and if you can go ahead and post enough content in there so it's at least 5 minutes worth of a presentation, that's great. Some of you have figured out ways to do links to videos or audio. That's awesome. If you can do that, it makes it a better experience. But the presentations, the extension did go until yesterday so that everyone has an opportunity to review everyone's presentation. So time's ticking. In the meantime, for everyone else, go in, review each other's, and give feedback. Reflection paper number 6 is the last paper. Number 6 is due Friday. And wanted to give an update about the final exam. The final exam launches tomorrow, which is Wednesday, at noon, I believe, and it will go until next Wednesday, the 14th. At noon. That gives everyone a week to do it. It is worth 10 points towards the final grade. Make sure that when you look at the questions, you not only read them thoroughly, but answer them thoroughly. So if it's something where you give 1 or 2 sentences, it's probably not going to get full credit. You really want to put enough effort in for it to count towards 10 points on your final grade. Also, there is a link on in the week 14 folder to the survey about this course. I would tremendously appreciate it if you can go in and take that survey. It's the same survey that everyone else fills out when they go in. If they're an HRD 110 student, this goes directly to you as my students, and I'd really appreciate some comments about the experience you've had as well as the whole online format piece. I think that there's been a bit of a learning curve for me, and hopefully, though, we've been able to make it a good experience for everyone. I would welcome the opportunity to be in touch with folks in the future. Would love to have face-to-face conversations. I'm up on in the Glickman Library in Portland. Please do feel free to submit any questions to me, but know that the assignments all need to be in by the due date. We're at the point now that once the finals are turned in next week, I'm going to do the grades for the semester, and my goal is to have the grades posted by the end of next week. So it'll take me a little while to give feedback on the career exploration assignment, mainly because each one takes me a good hour to go through and give good feedback. You've put a lot of work into it. I want to make sure I give you plenty of feedback and not just a grade. So I think that's pretty much everything that I was going to share. My hope is that, again, the final exam is not just an exam, it's an opportunity for you to reflect upon the course and talk about action steps. There are questions in there about what you're going to do next. And just like any other course, we can choose to use the information or we can choose not to. This particular course, since it was about your life, my hope is that it was a valuable experience, but that you'll take action as a direct result of it, and intentional, informed action. So I look forward to reading your feedback. I look forward to talking with as many of you as possible in the future, but those are the remaining assignments. Read the week 14 folder thoroughly. The final exam, again, is launched tomorrow, which is Wednesday. You have a week to do it, and then I'm going to do the grades. So again, I really enjoyed this and look forward to your feedback and wish you luck in the last week or so. Take care.